Aquarius, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person you were thinking about when you clicked on this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support, and if you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to look at some tarot cards. I have some oracle cards, and then at the end we're going to get some personal messages. Now this is just a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. And if you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means, flip it. Well, the very first card that we have here is the Eight of Wands, and this is all about taking action, making quick decisions and movement. All right, so let's get some more as to what this is really all about. There's a lot of excitement with the Eight of Wands card showing up. All right, and then we have the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork, right? It's all about coming together and collaborating with another individual. So you and this individual may be aligning your goals, aligning your values, but it's all about commitment, right? Dedication, learning each other, learning what you want out of life. This is beautiful. This is paying attention to the details. Beautiful. So far, this is really nice. Taking action towards some type of collaboration together. Beautiful. All right, let's get some more for you. Like nothing else wants to come out after those two cards. They're beautiful. All right, and then wow, these are beautiful cards to come out. Then we have the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. The Three of Cups is all about celebrations, right? In addition, it's about, coming together. Now, this could be hanging out with your friends a little bit more for social gatherings. It could be that you're casually dating this person and maybe wanting it to go to another level, coming together collaboratively. But this is all about socializing, right? When we look at the Three of Cups, you see everybody's got their drinks thrown up. It looks like friends are coming together. And then we get the Four of Wands, which is all about marriage, right? Settling down, putting your roots into the ground, right? This is about a celebration, feeling like you belong where you are. Wow. I know that's right. You could definitely feel that way whenever you have a Three of Pentacles, which is collaboration, teamwork. You guys are doing this thing together. There's a lot of stability when it comes to this relationship. Yes. And then we get the Knight of Swords, and this is also all about action, right? This can also be that you kind of go against the norm. Maybe you kind of stand alone in your beliefs and things like that. But if not, then it really is just thinking about this very intellectually and understanding that this is something that makes you very happy. You want to lay the roots down here. You want to set the foundation. And you want to be very... what's the right way to say it? You've thought through this, is what I mean. You've thought through it very much so. All right, and then we get the Eight of Pentacles, which is also a card of commitment. So it also can represent money and employment. So if any of those have been a little bit of a struggle for you, then these things are going to be changing. I guess the perks of life are going to start coming your way. But this is about having ambition and really building on something. My goodness, this is a beautiful reading. I mean, you got some beautiful cards right here. All right, and then we have the Five of Swords, thankfully in the reverse, and this is all about, making amends within yourself, right? This is about maybe there was some past resentment on how maybe people have treated you in the past, but this is about making amends within yourself, right? You don't have to make amends with people directly. Forgiveness is all about you. It's about learning the lesson that you need to learn. All right, and then we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. This is also about letting go of the pain, letting go of the past pains that you may have gone through. Forgiveness, again, is about learning. All right, now we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse and then the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse is all about either it's about overspending or it's just being way too stingy. So we're talking about either greedy and possessive or like, holding the coin so close to you that you don't want to spend it on anything. And then with the Knight of Pentacles, this is all about working very hard. Maybe you have a particular routine that you do regularly when it comes to work. But this is all about being responsible, putting in the work that needs to be put in. And, you know, when we look at this, we've got every sign represented on the table, so I won't even call out any particular one. But really with these two cards, you've got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse coming out at the same time of the Knight of Pentacles. This is really just saying, you know what? You can't be too greedy in life, right? But if you work hard and you're productive and you have somewhat of a routine, then the money will come to you, right? The success will come to you. All right, let's get some of these cards and see if we can get some more messages. So far, beautiful reading. All right, so we've got the Page of Coins, and this is all about setting a strong foundation, right? Being very grounded. And this is all about a solid beginning, right? This is all about a solid beginning. And then we have the Hanged Man. So you or your individual may be a little bit hesitant, maybe thinking, you know, where does this go from here? It also can represent, when we have the Hanged Man, of sacrificing, right? But this is about surrendering to the situation. The Hanged Man is, you know, when we think about this, think about hanging upside down. All the blood rushes to your brain, right? And so this is all about really contemplating, thinking about your life, taking this moment of pause to really think about it. And this is a really good thing, especially if you are moving towards marriage or some type of higher level of commitment like the Four of Wands represents. You know, it's really about taking that time to sit within. You just don't want to stay within the Hanged Man mode, because that means you're not moving anywhere. All right, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse, and this is all about releasing, again, the pain of the past, but also seeing things very clearly. You understand very clearly what it is that you need and want in this life. And then we have the Knight of Coins, which is also the Knight of Pentacles. I'm just trying to see, did we have this one? Yeah, this is the second Knight of Pentacles. And so this is all about being very responsible, working very hard, restraining yourself in whatever way, maybe to save money, but this is all about working very hard. Staying diligent, staying on the task, staying focused. So this is you or your individual. All right, and then we have the Page of Swords, and this is you or your person could be a very chatty person, someone that likes to talk a lot. But this is all about, you know, being very clever about the decisions in which you make, but also being curious about what else there is out there, you know. And what I mean by that is like exactly where you can take this relationship. All right, now the last one that we got from the tarot is the Ten of Swords in the reverse, and this is all about, you know, the weight being over, right? Rising above. When we look at the Ten of Swords, I mean, look at that person. They're all stabbed in the back. So you or your individual may have been through just a lot when it comes to relationships. And this card is just like, hey, you know what? The worst is over. You've gone through the pain, but this pain is gone. Beautiful. All right, let's get some oracle cards. It's all about healing. And when you find the right person, my goodness, it's like your healing just goes to a whole nother level or something. All right, let's get one more of these. Oh, all right. All right, this says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. It was in the reverse. So sometimes you or your individual can get a little bit negative when it comes to the love issues. And really, it's just about learning from the past. What is it that you learned from those lessons, and then moving past them? And then we have the Passion card. I mean, do we need to say anything more? I mean, he's totally infatuated with this woman in that picture. And so you or this individual are just completely just very passionate about each other. And then we have the let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. It's in the reverse. So somebody's trying to be a little controlling in this situation. This would be you or your individual. Let's get one more from this deck, and then we will flip over. Beautiful card to get. This is the getting to know each other card. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you guys are really getting to know each other on a very deep level, a very spiritual level. When you talk and when you open up and you make yourself vulnerable, boom, people start to get to know who you are, what you need, and they start to bring it to the table. My goodness, we got the Phoenix The Phoenix card is all about rising from the ashes. And we've seen so many cards here about recovering from past pains. So you or your person or both of you, guys, people have done you dirty, okay? Have done you wrong. Maybe should have even made you question love altogether. But this Phoenix is all about rising up from those ashes. All right, we got the palm tree. Now, what I like about the palm tree, now you or your person could be living in an area with palm trees, but the palm tree is all about stability, right? When we think about palm trees, there are hurricanes that come through those areas with palm trees all the time, but those palm trees continue to stand, right? They continue to stand and they continue to grow, and that's just how you are and your person. Lightning, yes, this is all about sudden changes, something happening very, very quickly. This is about having an epiphany, transforming yourself, or just shocking news altogether. But this is a wonderful card, especially with the other cards that are showing here. If we had some negative cards, well then we'd be having some other discussions right now. All right, and then we have the separation card in the reverse. So you guys are not in separation. If you are in separation, then it's going to be coming to an end pretty soon. All right, let's get, wow. We got the passion card. What? Hold on. Let's just make this really clear. You got the passion card twice in 2 different decks. So definitely a lot of passion, and being that we got 2 cards, I'm going to say that that passion is mutual between the 2 of you. Absolutely beautiful. Because this reading is so beautiful, we're going to get 2 dream oracles instead of just 1. Let's see what the dream oracles have to say to you. I got to say congratulations on getting to this point in life. It's not easy when we have been through pain and people have let us down to open back up and be vulnerable again. And good for you. Good for your person for doing that. All right, the very first one that came out is number 32, make the grade with flying colors. Remember, you signed up for this. And really, this is a card about destiny, right? This is where you were meant to be so that you could grow and expand. When we look at that, it's kind of like an endless hole, right? And it's because there are endless opportunities for you once you get to this stage. And then we get this card, which is beautiful, number 23, which I find very ironic, because the first card was 32 and now we get 23, which is just a flip of those numbers. So you guys are definitely counterparts, okay? But this is Trip the Light Fantastic, Dance with the Universe. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this card is gorgeous. This is all about, you see how she's shining in the light? This is all about being divinely rewarded for the things that you have been through. And your divine reward is either loving yourself, coming to that realization of loving yourself, loving somebody else. You've got also, you could see these little orb balls right here. So you may also have, you know, individuals from the other side that are guiding this situation, guiding you, guiding your person to a place of growth. And that's beautiful. All right, let's get a Fairy Temple Oracle. Maybe I'll get 2 of these as well, because this is a beautiful reading. You are definitely at a beautiful place in your life, at a place where you were meant to be. And it probably feels like, whoa, this is where I was meant to be all along. What was I doing in all those other places? Okay. The very first card that we got is Divine Justice. What a beautiful card. Burdens, impartiality, and karma. Now, when I see this card with all of these other cards, I'm going to tell you right now that you guys are being rewarded. This is all about karmic justice. This is about taking those burdens, you know, letting them go, and then accepting that good karma. When you get done wrong in life and yet you still continue to treat people good, you get good karma back in the form of relationships, in the form of love for yourself, in the form of jobs, whatever it is, but beautiful. All right, and then we have rebirth, begin, innovate, and glide. You feel like this relationship is like a rebirth. It's something like you've never had before. You or this individual just feel like you have been reborn again. Like, whoa, I've never had a relationship of this sort, and I just feel like I died and went to heaven kind of thing, right? That's how I see that card. All right, let's get some personal messages just on top of the cards. We got little bundles coming out, so let's just get 1 or 2. All right. Oh, man. Cards just lost it. Let me just go with what I have. And then if I feel compelled, we will pull some more. All right. It says, stop resisting change. It is needed. Absolutely. Change is hard, but absolutely necessary in life. This says, roll with the punches, but at least put your defenses up. There may have been times in the past where you didn't have your defenses up with people. You were completely vulnerable and they, hurt you, right? And so this is all about healthy love. And when you have healthy love, you have boundaries. And this is all about boundaries. All right, this says, it doesn't matter if others believe in you. Do you believe in you? Okay, don't doubt yourself now. There's enough people in this world that will doubt you. Trust and believe. You got to do what's right for you, what your heart is calling you to do. And then we have eyes of love. Whoa, yes, with all these cards, I know that's right. Love for yourself, love for this other individual is just beautiful. All right, we have social media junkie. So somebody may be, really addicted to the book, to the gram, to the whatever, right? And then we have wishes granted. It does feel like that. Based on these cards, it does feel like you kind of wished for a situation and boom, you got it. You got your karma. You got your beautiful karma. You are being bathed in the light of the divine, guided by your ancestors, by your spirit guides. All right, the poem that we have for you today is number 35, Accomplishment. This is a great poem, but the greatest accomplishment I could ever present as mine is coming to the realization that even on my own, I will be just fine. Now, the reason why I like this card with all these other cards is because the healthy way to love is knowing that you are okay by yourself, that if you are in a relationship, you are choosing to be in that relationship. And that makes the relationship that much more beautiful. So when you come to the realization that, hey, I'm here because I want to be here, not because I need to be here, because I still love me. I love myself. And I know enough about love to know that if I love myself, I can truly love in this situation. Beautiful. All right. If your person that you are thinking about could say anything at all to you, no hesitation, no fear, no ego, no pride, what would they say? What would their higher selves say to you? All right, let's get a couple of these messages and then we'll just read them out one by one. Okay. Ooh. Those were hung up weird. All right, let's get one or two more. And then we'll see what this person really wants to say to you. All right, let's get these lined up and I will read them out to you. Just one moment. All right. The very first card that we have is selfishness doesn't become you. So this is really just cautioning us to not be selfish. Don't bring those selfish traits into any relationship. We have to be thoughtful of the people that are in our lives. This says you don't have to be scared. They're like, you know what, I'm not going to hurt you. You might have been hurt and let down by the other people in your life, but that's not me. That's what this person is saying to you. This says we can make it through the storms. Woo! Yes, you can. This says, you are important to me. And then following that is my words can cut so deep. So sometimes this person might have a harsh tongue. It might hurt a little bit. But this person is saying like, but you are really important to me. And all of us are not at the same place on a healing level. And so sometimes hurt people, right? This says, it's so cold without you by my side. Now, if you are still in contact with this individual, right, and you guys are together, when you are not around, this person just, oh my gosh, it's like the winter storm has come and dropped down upon their life. They really miss you. They feel a sense of warmth with you. All right, and then we have passionate kisses. Either they have really passionate kisses, or you have passionate kisses, or the two of y'all are just like fire when you come together. And the last one is, I'm in love with you. Like we couldn't tell by these cards that they're in love with you, child. All right, now, before I let you go, I know this is a love reading, but I got these personal messages for career and finance. Let's see if you get any messages when it comes to career and finance. We'll just get a couple. They're just going to be really random, short messages. We'll just see if anything comes out for you. Let's see what it's all about. I'm going to take all these. They fell out like in a group, but I'm going to go with it. All right, the very first card that shows up, money, money, money. Honey, money is coming. Do you understand me? Money is on the way, but you got to believe in you. Believe in yourself. You work so hard, so you're a very hard-working person. Pay attention to the details story. So if you're reading the story, don't just read, you know, the, what is it, like the short version, right? What is that called? Now I can't even think of it. Either way, the short version of it that you can buy. Make sure that you're paying attention to all the details so that you don't miss something, miss an opportunity or anything like that. This says kudos to you. So if you haven't received some type of good news, you got some good news coming your way. This says showing up late can equate to a no-show in others' minds. Now, this is really an important message because we want to present ourselves. If we want success, we must present ourselves as a successful person. And this is just all about, you know, being mindful of how you present yourself. This says listen to yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Listen to that voice that's speaking on the inside of you and take it seriously. This says yes, you can. You've been doubting yourself about something, maybe starting a business, going for a new job, going for a new type of career, whatever it is, but you can do it. This says vultures. Watch out for them vultures at work, honey. Them vultures that don't like the fact that you're successful, so they want to be, you know, either holding on to your coattails or waiting for you to fall so that they can swoop down in. So watch out for them. This says stop stationary dreaming. Stationary dreaming is where you have all these dreams. You have all these ideas about businesses or I don't know, gadgets or whatever, right? Inventions, and all of a sudden you talk yourself right out of it. You talk yourself, oh, I couldn't do that. I don't have enough time to do that. I don't have enough money to do that. I don't have enough resources to do that. Whatever the case is, but you got to stop stationary dreaming. If you're going to set a dream, go ahead and put some action plans in place and start moving towards them. This says passion is everything. So if you have a passion for something, go towards it. You could be very successful at what you're passionate about. And then the last one is you are destined for greatness. What? Destined for greatness, but you gotta believe in you. Start listening to yourself. All right, well, this is your reading. Please make sure to come back and check me out.